Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Pokemon BlazeBlack 2 Part 28. Last time we finally made it to the Pokemon League after tons of Team Plasma shenanigans, which are now done and over with. So as mentioned, we are going to attempt to beat the Elite Four without using items. I've pretty much come to the conclusion that it's not really feasible for me to beat the Elite Four and the Champion without items. It's technically possible, but it would probably take like a decent bit more grinding, which is what we did off screen. A lot of it. Everybody's level 80 now, at least. Also, I need to make sure items, because I think I was using the XP share for some stuff. Okay, no, I switched that stuff out. So, the main thing, everyone is actually fairly useful in this. And by everyone, I mean everyone but Aurora. Aurora is completely useless in this fight. She will, or he will, hopefully carry us through the champion, though. That's basically the only thing I can hope for Aurora. So you can kind of tell, typically just from levels, who's the most useful. Edea is the key. She is the key to our victory, by far, because Dragon's Dance. Glenn is also important, then maybe Cheshire, then probably Odette, Tambora, and Aurora. Those are going to be our order of importance. It's not really too much else I need to mention. I think we're just going to jump right in. So first things first, I want to do... I'm trying to think. Is it best? I think it's best to do Psychic Chick first. Psychic Chick is actually a free win. We can beat her without taking any damage. It just is, it's a little tedious, basically. Because basically we really only have to fight 3 Elite Four members in a row, because Chickadee here is a free win. It's me who appeared when the flower opened. You, standing over there, you look like a Pokemon trainer with strength and kindness. What I look for in my opponent is superb strength. I'm counting on you. What's her name again? It's something with a C. Caitlin, however you want to say it. So yeah, she's got like floating hearts on her hair. I've fought her like 2 dozen times, and I just now noticed that. So our first Pokemon is Musharna. The problem with this Musharna is that the moves it knows are Trick Room, Psycho Shock, Psychic, and Hypnosis. Now you may be able to tell from that moveset, Musharna can't damage Edea. Edea is literally invincible in this fight, at least against Musharna, which means we can freely set up Dragon's Dances and then just sweep the rest of our Pokemon. Now the one problem is we do have to play around Trick Room though. So this is typically turn 1, they'll always Trick Room. So now she's going to try and hit us with Hypnosis, but we can't kill her until the turn that Trick Room wears off. We only actually need the +1 Dragon's Dance to sweep her at this point. The +2 I think guarantees one of her Pokemon will sometimes live. Her last Pokemon will sometimes live through a crunch, but so that was turn 2. So like best case scenario, really best case scenario is she Trick Rooms, she puts you to sleep, you stay asleep for 3 turns, and then on the 5th turn you wake up and crunch her. Now, if she misses Hypnosis 2 more times, which is very unlikely, we'll be in a great position. So like, this is actually like kind of bad. Like I know we keep dodging Hypnosis, but it's not good, because that means when we do get put to sleep on like turn 4, we're not going to be able to. So wait, because it was 1 Dragon's Dance, 2 Dragon's Dance, 3. Can we crunch her actually? I think we can go ahead and crunch her, but as long as you don't get Hypnosis. Now, I may have fucked up. I don't know if I crunched too early there, because the Trick Room should wear off this turn. Because that was the 5th turn with it up. Yes. Okay, so we win. Basically. That actually went perfect. I can't believe she missed 4 Hypnosis in a row. Usually, I think she's missed 4 in all of my like previous attempts. So I guess I can't complain about RNG too much, at least. We'll see how the rest of the battles go. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to complain about, so don't think I won't do it. So yeah, basically, her team can't do anything, because Edea is too powerful. She is the key to life, the universe, and everything. Get earthquaked. So next, I think we want to do Mr. Fighty Man, aka Marshall, I think is his name. I think the order we're going to do it is we're going to do that. We're going to do Mr. Fighty Man, Ghost Chickadee, and then Dark Man as our last one. And basically for all those fights, Edea is really important. I mean, it's partially just because she's really high level, but also because since these are single battles, Dragon's Dance is very good. Granted, we really only use Dragon's Dance in this fight. So yeah, Gotha, Tello, whatever. Sometimes she could live through a crunch if you only get +1, but I think at this point, now that Edea's got some more levels, it's always a kill, and plus we're at like +4 attack and speed, so didn't even stand a chance. It's really odd that they didn't give Musharna Focus Blast. Because I think all the other Pokemon know Focus Blast, but for some reason Musharna has 2 Psychic type moves that don't do anything to Edea. You haven't faced all the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead, dude. You just got bodied. So, Fighty Man. Fighty Man, he was the one I struggled with the most, but I kind of worked out a bit of a strategy. And by kind of worked out a bit of a strategy, I looked at his moveset of his Pokemon and noticed there was, I found a flaw, so to speak, that we can exploit. You look familiar. Ah, yes, I met you at Twist Mountain. The strength you're radiating is far greater now than before. Greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. So what if you don't talk to him at Twist Mountain? Does he mention that? Because you don't have to talk to him. I think we actually only talk to him off screen, but basically he's blocking the path to Twist Mountain. You're also walking a similar path with your Pokemon. It's my intention to test you and take you to the limits of your strength. Kaya! Okay, dude. Need to chill out. Dude, Marshall should just be a Pokemon himself, man. Look at him. Dude is built. So, Blaziken is a gimmick, basically. Blaziken's thing is that he's supposed to raise stats and baton pass, and he has a focus sash, focus band, whatever the one that basically gives you sturdy. So basically what normally would happen is he goes for Swords Dance, you try and hit him, you don't kill him, because he has Focus Sash, and then he gets Speed Boost, and then he's supposed to Baton Pass out. But, because Edea is the lord of all things, we can Earthquake. That's, oh no! Blaziken has lived with 1 HP. If only there was some way we could, like, chip him down. Ah, but now he's gonna be faster than us. What are we ever going to do? Oh, Sandstorm! Yeah, get shit on. So, basically, I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple days since I last, like, did the practice. Not only the practice attempts, really they were grinding. That's mainly what they are. So, Glenn, aka the #1 don't take damage from fighting type moves, is going to be pretty useful here. At least against a couple of his Pokemon. And he doesn't have to worry about Sandstorm damage, which is nice. So, Sawk. How do we beat Sawk? He has Sturdy, correct? One second. What's his moveset? Doesn't he know Earthquake? He has Earthquake and Stone Edge. So yeah, here's what we do. Oh, whoops! I clicked off the emulator. You send in. You keep Glenn in, right? You keep Glenn in. Then he sends out Sawk. He's like, haha! I have Sturdy. You cannot take me out in a single shot. And then you switch into Cheshire. And then he's like, haha, I am going to Earthquake you. Oh no, you know the Levitate move. Or ability, whatever. I can feel it. You and your Pokemon are strong. Actually, this is basically like Groundhog's Day, where I've done this so many times that, I know exactly what you will do before you even think about it. And that's how you pierce Sturdy. Basically, a lot of this fight is Sandstorm is amazing, because it helps us get around his Sturdy shenanigans. So, Throw. I think the problem with Throw is that he has the berry of not taking any damage from flying type moves. I'm trying to remember. Does he know Earth? He doesn't know Earthquake, right? He knows oh, he does know Earthquake. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of a risk and go with Odette. I don't 100% remember what we're supposed to do here. I don't think Stone Edge can one-shot us because, you know, we get the water immunity, not immunity, but the water not take as much damage. Oh, okay, so it is flying. I couldn't remember if he had the berry that makes him not take psychic damage or the flying barrier, because that is super effective. I knew that. But now we can take him out. Odette isn't that useful in this fight, in the rest of the fights. Aside from like one part, I think. Yautcher's the Sandstorm though. I think Conkeldurr is the one you can't take out with Psychic type moves. Yeah, so we were supposed to send in Cheshire. No, I think we're supposed to actually send in, yeah, Cheshire to take out that dude, and then Odette for Conkeldurr. So we messed up there, but I think it's not that big of a deal. Odette's gonna die here, unless we like crit or flinch. A crit and a flinch will save us. Oh, he lived with 1 HP. That's so lame. And nobody's gonna get the XP. Was that his last Pokemon? I think it's his last Pokemon. It is not his last Pokemon. Can't go wrong with Glenn. Heracross. It turns out you can go wrong with Glenn. Okay, well, it's fine. He missed Stone Edge. We win. I don't even think this guy can actually heal, so I think we don't even have to worry about him potentially healing. It's kind of weird, like, I think Marshall and maybe one other of the Elite Four don't use items, but the other two do. I think it's maybe like Psychic Chick and Marshall don't use full restores, but Darkman and Ghost Lady do. There's no single strongest Pokemon, or something combination. It's difficult to win. A heart that desires strength and strives to grow stronger. Dude, you're going too fast. I can't read this. I mean, I can read it. I can't read it out loud. As your battle continues, aim for even greater heights. So, like, who invented teleportation in the Pokemon universe? So how do we want to... I think Adia is still the key. Basically, we lead with Adia in every single fight except for one. We don't lead with her in the Darkman. Grimsley? Grimslay? I don't remember what his name is. Grim something. Because he's an edgelord. Now, Ghost Lady, she's probably... She's a little gimmicky, but overall she's like the easiest of the Elite Fours, typically. She's always the one I grind against whenever I play the black games. Or black and white games. There's one man who wanders the world with a black dragon Pokemon to pursue ideals. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I want to write down the event that happened on that day. Sorry, it had nothing to do with you. You're a challenger, right? This is like a pretty cramped fucking arena to be fighting in, you know? Got all these dang books. And there's books that are bigger than her. Dang, she's like not even paying attention to us. Talk about the disrespect. So this Sableye is very annoying. Basically, its gimmick is that it's hard to kill because it's Sableye and it doesn't have any weaknesses yet. It won't have any weaknesses until the next generation when we add in Fairy type. and he tricks you. I think he has Prankster as an ability because he always goes first with that, and he gives you a lagging tail, which makes you always go last, basically, is what it does. But it's not really that big of a deal because Edea has the damage. And really, Sable, I can't do anything. I think its only offensive move is Sucker Punch, which doesn't really hurt us. So I think it knows Trick, Restore, Recover, Sucker Punch, and Confuse Ray. So we may get confused here since we didn't get a definitive kill, but he's gonna recover, so never mind. Sableye was like very annoying when I was starting out because we were so low level, like nobody could do enough damage to take him out. Okay, Gengar. Well, I mean, you know how it's gotta go. It's gotta be Gengar v Gengar action. You know, funny enough, our Gengar was actually like faster than this Gengar from like even when we were like level 70, when there was like a 6 level advantage. And Cheshire is not a speed nature. It's a, you know, bashful or whatever. It's like whatever the nature is, it's plus special attack minus physical attack. Because I mean, whoever has a Gengar use a physical move. What? Dusclops. How do we take out Dusclops? I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure Cheshire can't actually take him out in one shot. I think you Edea. Because I think this thing knows Earthquake, but it's a Dusclops, so it's not really going to do all that much damage. Ooh, that's... I forgot about Edea being slower because of the lagging tail. I should have just stuck with Cheshire. Okay, never mind. Edea does not play that shit. I think he might still live with like 1 HP. I think he's going to go for the Earthquake, which is why we're going to now switch in. I was going to switch in Odette, but I don't really want... She's already used her full restore, so I don't think it matters. We'll Dragon's Dance, actually. Actually, it doesn't matter because you're going to be slow regardless. So, that doesn't really... Oh, Trick Room. That is a pain in the ass. I should have just used Cheshire. Go Lurk. Ugh. Ooh, that's not good. Because Aurora is actually faster than Golurk, I think. Well, we'll find out. We don't really need her. I don't know why I keep thinking Glaceon is a girl for some reason. He is faster. Okay, so we lost. I mean, we lost Aurora, that is. We're still gonna win. Oh, Aurora actually lived. Well, that's fine. Because like I said, I mean, we're going to heal up after we beat the Elite Four. Just because it's just not really, like, feasible to try and, Now, I don't know how Lagging Tail works. If we'll be faster with Trick Room, or if Lagging Tail works outside of Trick Room. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, it makes you go last regardless. God, she is like putting up way more of a fight than normal. Letting her get that Trick Room off is a big mistake. Granted, Edea is pulling out the clutch moments. Jellicent. I think we're gonna sacrifice Aurora since Trick Room's still up, because we don't need her anymore. Basically, the only thing Aurora does, I keep saying her, Aurora does in the Elite Four is take out Golurk. That's like his only job. Now, when we fight the champion, who uses Dragon type Pokemon, which technically that's a spoiler, but you know. Please Trick Room wear off. Who do you want to sacrifice? We need Tambora, we need Cheshire, we need Glenn, and we need Idiot. I think Glenn is least likely to die. And we can Sucker Punch. I don't think it'll kill, but we can do it. Oh, it was so close. That's gonna hurt, but it shouldn't kill us. Shouldn't kill us. It should not take us out. Thank you. So this is going fairly awful. Losing Odette, losing Aurora, taking damage on Glenn. But like I said, I was only gonna try and do no. I was thinking maybe if we made it through like almost completely unscathed, we could go no items. But I don't really know how good we're gonna do against the champion because we don't really have that many ways to take her out. Well, it depends on what Idea is able to do. And I've had no practice on the champion. How do we want to start that? Oh, fuck. Actually, Glenn taking damage there is awful. It's so bad. I think we're screwed. Because Glenn needs to be at max HP for this. No, wait, no, Glenn's not fast enough. Shit. I really don't want to lose here. Grimsley? So if Glenn is faster than his first Pokemon, then we win. If he's not, we probably lose. Okay, he's faster. If we live with like 1 HP and don't get burned. We lived, we didn't get burned. Okay. So we recovered. Because it is not actually a crocodile, as you can tell from the new fucking flamethrower. It's a Zoroark. We get some black sludge shields. So this is the real crocodile. Will the real crocodile please stand up? I'm pretty sure we can still just punch him in the face. I believe Glenn is faster. He is. Alright, so we recovered. I was just a little worried about Flamethrower taking us out. Or if it burns. If it burns, that's like, it's very hard to recover from that. Because Glenn is pretty important for this fight. And cutting his attack in half is a little hard to come over. There is another way we can do it. Where we can sweep him, which I guess we'll show off here. Idea cannot take damage from Houndoom. Or can't take significant damage from Houndoom, I guess I should say. Because, the Intimidate. I always forget about the stupid Intimidate, man. Because basically what Houndoom's gonna do is he's gonna try and Solar Beam us like some idiot. And he uses the gimmick Power Herb, but the problem is Houndoom. Okay, well it crit. I was like, it shouldn't have done even close to that amount of damage, but it crit. So, as you can tell, it did like 80 damage with a crit, so it's not exactly the greatest idea. I don't really know why. Like, he'd be better off just trying to Fire Blast us, really. But he pretty much just goes for the Solar Beams. And stuff like this is why Sandstorm is so good. For those who don't know, Sandstorm buffs the special defense of Rock-type Pokemon by like 50% or something. Or it may not be just Rock-type Pokemon, it may just be any Pokemon. I think it's actually just Rock-types. I don't know, but we're at +2 speed, +1 attack. So Idea can probably sweep the rest of here. I can't think of anything he has that doesn't get taken out by Idea's attacks. Weevil. We're at +2 speed, we should be faster, right? We are. Get tooken out. Okay. Actually, we should have gone for the strength there, but whatevs. Oh, the heals! Dude, leftovers is so good. But Sharp, you have Air Balloon, don't you? I just thought about that. You do not have Air Balloon. I thought one of his Pokemon had an Air Balloon. Oh, he has a fucking Sash. That's really not that big of a deal, because we're at the end of the Elite Four anyway, so... But yeah, that's why we can't do it itemless, simply because of shenanigans like that. Because a Paralyze is basically a kill. On a oh my... Well, you know, we've had very good RNG, I'm not really going to complain about getting Paralyzed. I knew there was some gimmick with the Sharp for why I couldn't Earthquake. But yeah, it was a Focus Sash, not an Air Balloon. At the very least, Focus Sash can't proc twice like Sturdy can. Oh, T-Tars v T-Tars battle. The problem is our T-Tars is paralyzed. I think it'll be fine. A beautiful loss is still a loss, and an ugly win is still a win. Yeah, well, don't. Just don't. Edea, don't. Don't you dare let us get swept by this Tyranitar. Thank you. Also, please die. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. So yeah, Edea killed like, what, 18 out of the 24 Pokemon we just fought? It's pathetic to make a big deal out of losing. If you're a true Pokemon battle, you reflect upon your loss and think about how to win next time. Dude, I can't. That scrolls by too fast. Astonishing! You have defeated every member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four, but it isn't over yet. There's one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. Check the statue in the Central Plaza and continue to the final room. Okay. Ooh, going underground so that we can climb the stairs. Makes sense. They're just trying to tire you out physically before the battle. So, I mean, overall, that's pretty good. I mean, going in, we only lost 2 Pokemon. And really, we could have made it... I think, technically, we could beat it without items. Because Odette only died because of a mistake. Aurora died because of a mistake. Edea only got paralyzed because I made a mistake. Because if we had done everything perfectly, Aurora would be at full HP, Odette would be probably at full HP. We would basically be going in just with Edea having taken some damage and Cheshire taking some damage. But, I mean, I guess I could just full restore, but whatever. I think I did buy a few healing items. But you know what? Let's see if we can make do without using any vault healing items. At least I'll get that. Use our dang old fresh restores. Fresh restores, fresh waters. We do have a couple max survives, I think, still. Yeah, we got a couple. Literally a couple. So I didn't need to buy items after all. Well, that's good at least. So I mean, I got to do what we did in the last game, where I was like, oh, I can use items, but I can't buy them. So we did basically complete that, at least. Oh, it's such a cool. I love the walking up the stairs into like the palace here. It's one of the cooler like I can't think of like locations for the champion fight. I don't exactly know what word I'm looking for. Like the ambiance. I don't know. Oh, almost forgot something very important. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, did we pass it? Hello? Game? Do we not know Dragon Claw? I thought we got that. Oh, okay, it's just down at the bottom. So, like I said, I haven't done any practice. I don't even know what Pokemon she starts. Actually, I know what Pokemon she starts with, because I saw it in the document. What do we want to get rid of? Earthquake or Crunch? Well, you know what Pokemon does she have? In challenge mode. Okay, basically, Earthquake is completely useless in this fight, so Dragon Claw it is. What? Honestly, I think we go for Operation Edea shits on everyone with Dragon's Dance. And we'll see how the rest of things go. Oh, actually, should we have... We should probably cut things off now, actually. That went through so quickly that some didn't. Some said there was a 0% chance of it happening. But here I am. We're actually not gonna fight her in this video. Because A, I don't know if I'll win, and B, we're already at 30 minutes. So we'll split this up into 2 parts. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the champion battle against a 12-year-old because they keep lowering the dang old bar. See you in the next part, and bye, guys.